The America's Cup that I grew up with, that I was watching as a kid, in sort of the IACC class monohulls, every team it was about two-boat testing. Design and built one boat, and then you design and built another boat that a slight variation on that. And you would line them up against each other for countless hours of side-by-side tuning, and then you would swap crews, and then you would swap rigs and sails and rudders, and all of the development, or so much of the development, happened in that environment of just lining two boats next to each other and trying to measure those performance differences. And in the AC-75 class, we won't have a chance to do that really in earnest until racing starts. One of the, I think, great ironies of the America's Cup and what it does to people who get into this game, stepping presumably outside of a very high level of sailboat racing in other arenas like the 52 classes or maxi classes or competitive dinghy classes, is that you have guys that are racing 200 days a year, and they step out of that and join an America's Cup campaign, and they step into a bubble where they may not race for an entire year or 2 entire years. All of their time is focused on developing this tool that they'll eventually get to a sailboat race. It's a big challenge to keep the racing skills sharp through that development process, where you're using the sailing team to refine this tool and to develop this tool. But that's half of what we're trying to do. And the other half of it is you still have to show up to the race course and be able to start the boat on time and successfully and mode it properly. And so anytime we have an opportunity to simulate racing or get involved in real racing, I think is hugely valuable for the sailing team. Two-boating for us is a chance to do that in-house, where we're not allowed to do it against competitors at the moment. At some level, when you are trying to sail two boats as opposed to one boat, you need twice as much stuff. First of all, you need 2 yachts, obviously. You need 2 chase boats. You need 2 safety divers. Doubles the resource requirement in a lot of areas. Probably not everywhere. So it's not double the effort, but it's 1.5 times the amount of resource drain on our group, both from personnel, the number of people that we need to have on the water to deal with issues or just support operationally, getting the mainsails up on 2 boats and towing them out to the race course and getting them going, to comms and IT bandwidth and just around getting data off of the boats and between the boats. All of that expands when you add a second boat.